You're checking out the Opie and Anthony program. Rich Voss in studio. Just a quick plug for tomorrow. I don't know how this is going to work as we move forward, but the second half of the Opie and Anthony show is going to be broadcast live here in New York City at RCS Experience 56 and Madison from 9:30 to 11:30-ish. Ish. We're going to figure it out tomorrow, but especially for the people listening to us on Free FM in New York City, chance to come out and say hi, reconnect. We haven't seen you guys in a few years, maybe 4 years, some of you. And I think we'll have a lot of wow stickers there as well. Second half of the Opie and Anthony show broadcasting live tomorrow from RCS Experience 56th and Madison from 9:30 to about 11:30. Okay?
Love those live broadcasts.
Couple phones to get to here. 1-866-313-FREE. We'll start with Shane in Florida. Shane, what's up today?
Shane?
Yeah, Anthony said tummy.
I said tummy?
You said Jimmy's little tummy, and that's toddler talking. That's really gay.
Well, not gay, sir. That's the way we communicate around here.
Two men pointing out each other's tummy?
That's right.
Why not? And did I say no homo?
No, you didn't say no homo, so...
You know the
tummy, no homo.
It's really bad, too. Your radio's bleeding over the cell lines.
What's that?
All I hear is loud music in the background. It's horrible.
Oh, my God. Why? What's the matter?
Yeah, and I'm listening on paid for XM, not that free crap.
Hey, Shane.
You guys suck. Punching out.
Look at him. He doesn't want to stay around. He wants to blurt things out and then leave.
The reason the music was so loud during his phone call, it was to try to make the phone call a little more exciting.
No, your lines really suck.
Didn't work.
No, I was cranking the music.
The music's being played.
It sucks.
Because I really thought that your phone call needed some help.
That's right. A little music bed.
That's what they do when you watch a TV show to make things...
Pumps it up.
Pumps it up, makes it a little more dramatic.
A little more drama.
All right. Thank you, Shane. Let's say hi to John. John, what's up?
Hey, good morning, Greg, Tony, Jim.
What's up?
How you doing, John? Thanks for calling the program. Go.
Where are those pussies from Boston today after the Sox and Fox lost last night?
Yeah, Kurt Schilling didn't look too good last night, Ben.
Schilling.
Schilling finally had a bad outing.
The difference is Schilling will do this now, Randy will do it now, and then he'll do it again in October.
Oh, Randy sucks too, but David Ortiz was 4 for 4. Woohoo, go Yanks!
Dude, I can't hate David Ortiz.
Just
I
ridiculous.
Don't even worry about it.
He is ridiculous.
Somebody needs to plunk the guy in the head.
No, they don't. He murders the Yankees better than any Yankee killer. Geronimo Baroa. I mean, there's been so many guys that murdered the Yankees.
He is
over
a
the
Yankee
years.
killer.
Wow.
And you cannot, you could hate the guy. He's a Boston Red Sox. I can't stand him. But you got to respect a guy that can just get up there and smash that ball like that.
And you got to respect the pitching staff. How about this? Intentional walk. Dummies.
Yeah, there you go.
How about this? Put the catcher's mitt out to the left, stand up, and give him first base.
Pitch around him.
Especially in Yankee Stadium with a short porch to left field. What is it, 108 feet? Bucky Dent bunted the ball over the left field fence.
And you're still not a fan of Giambi, even though he has been coming to the table now.
I don't want the big money. I don't want that. When everyone complains about the Yankees, and look, I'm sorry, Boston's not a small market, all right? You guys spend a lot of money. But everyone complains about the Yankees doing this stuff and spending all the money, and I want farm system guys. I want Bernie Williams. I want Jeter. I want Mariano Rivera. I want Andy Pettitte. I want Posada. If stupid Steinbrenner was with the Yankees all those years, he would have traded those guys off for over-the-hill pitchers, and we never would have had Jeter. We never would have kept Mariano Rivera.
Yeah, he goes for these names that are just, has-beens. They've been, they were great at one time. They're a name, so he wants them on the Yankees. But bring up, that's right, cultivate a team.
That's why that team was so great and they were a dynasty.
That's when you get the great players like Derek Jeter. To get them out of young. Not the old fogies. Right there, Megan?
Dog.
I can run the rookie shortstop. How do you get away with rookie shortstop in 1996?
Everyone loves doing their mad dog.
Look, A-Rod is good, but I liked Alfonso Soriano because he looked like a black version of the Vietnamese guy that Kevin Gillen hit with the rifle in Platoon.
Wow.
You see that head come apart?
See a head come apart like that?
Big teeth. That's what I love them.
I'd rather listen to Dolores talk about the Yankees than you.
First, this is why you have no friends.
Why?
Because A, it's an obscure reference, and B, her name was Doris. Stupid. Dolores.
Oh.
And with that, we got to welcome Rich Voss to the program.
Dolores.
Good old Rich Voss is here. Did you stop smoking? The last time we talked to you, you said you were going to stop smoking.
Well, we'll talk about that, but did you, last night,
no.
did you guys...
Wait, you're going to tell us what we're going to talk about?
No,
Yeah, you don't run the show. They do.
All right,
I want to see. Let's throw him a bone and let's see him.
what he's got.
Come on,
I don't have
come
to
on.
go,
Rich.
Rich.
Last night, did you see?
night what?
I got a good story for you. If you want to hear
Last
the
night, did you see?
The new Dateline. Did you see the new Predator ones?
I think it's called the Star and Buck Wild Show. Wow.
I heard one of the guys brought his kid.
He brought his kid.
Oh, my
And he was
God. Just when you
married.
thought the show couldn't get any
I know.
better.
Wow.
It's the best reality show on TV.
Was he abusing his own kid?
Do we have that audio? Do we have the audio of the Predator bringing his own kid?
He brought the kid to the address that was the police were using.
He was trying to teach the kid how bad the internet could be, so he brought him there. And it was going to see another boy, not a girl. He was going to see like a 14-year-old boy.
He's almost got an excuse there.
That's what he was doing.
He's got the Pete Townsend excuse.
He was bringing that kid as an
I was just doing
excuse,
research.
because he's seen enough Dateline.
And say, look, if I bring a kid, then I could go in there, and if anything happens, it's like, hey, I was showing how dangerous this is. Look, hey, son, I walk into this house, this kid's alone, this could happen to you. Be good on the internet.
Right, how about this? If you want to help the kid out, how about printing out a transcript of your own conversation, and handing it to the police and going, you better go check on this kid.
Yeah, exactly. Print out your own a conversation that you had to get to the point where you're going to the house.
Wait.
Because I'm sure that was full of chock full of good stuff.
So he brought his kid. What happened?
Well, he brought his kid, and then the guy comes out, whoever's the guy.
The host,
Mr. Smarmy.
We're here, and there seems to be someone at the door. We'll wait until he enters before we make ourselves known.
Oh,
Do we have audio?
talk
from
like a
last night?
human being.
Hey, someone is saying, I can't confirm this, some dude from Detroit on the instant feedback, and this is what this guy's
He's
saying.
being shot at.
We have no idea.
It's Detroit.
Allegedly. Does that help us out if we say allegedly? I don't know.
Probably not. It all depends on what you're going to say.
We really don't know, but he's claiming...
Where is it? Detroit. Let me see. A little... No, you can't say that.
why? It's this guy's saying that this is... No?
No, you can't accuse somebody of that.
Why not? Why not? We're being accused...
yeah, but it's our responsibility, regardless of...
We're being accused of being failures.
You know,
failures.
There are instances where even in the newspaper, when something's quoted, you can't say it as fact.
I just got the thumbs up from Elo. So
Did you read that?
I just got the thumbs up from Elo. He's saying it's
An
it's
FYI?
Okay. He just waved off the fastball and said, "Go with it." Right? Go with the curveball. Pitch out. Pitch out. All right, we got to intentionally walk and move on. Voss, go ahead.
Can I say it?
Yeah.
What you're reading?
No, you can't.
No,
You
we're
idiot.
responsible for whatever goes on these airways. It's like us going, you shoot him.
Right. Buck Wild didn't say crap, and he's fired too.
Right.
See how that works, Voss?
See how that works?
Now listen to me.
And believe me, I've been in that seat before, my friend.
You.
I've been the innocent guy that had to take the fall because Opie's great idea. Oh, the mayor's dead.
You.
Hey, man.
You've been the innocent guy. How about little Jimmy Norton?
Oh, shut up.
Oh,
Good
shut
point,
up,
Ed.
Jimmy.
Good point.
I bought a new car the day before they got fired. He walks in with the kid.
Your idea of a new car is anything with under 50,000.
So what happened, Voss?
So he walks in with the kid, and the guy comes running out, says, "Look, we're not going to bring cameras here because you have your kid.
Because you have your kid.
You know, and we don't usually have kids here, so he's a decoy. You don't have, you know, we're going to let you walk out, whatever." So he walks out with his kids, and the cops come.
Of course.
And these cops come running. They instead of handcuffing you, they go and they throw you to the ground. It's like they.
That's what they do.
All they got to do is say, "Put your hands behind your back."
No.
They don't even take a chance.
That's what they do.
That's
I've
what
seen
they
some things.
do.
Now, I maybe if you're walking out of the house, they could kind of, you know, put your hands behind your back kind of thing. But I've seen it where, especially on cops, it's some of the funniest footage you'll ever see, and it happens a lot, where there's a car chase. This guy's banged up 50 cars, put police's officers' lives in danger. Then they run out of gas or crash. They get out of the car, smile, and put their hands up like, "You got me," and expect the cops to just go, could I have your right hand, please? Your left. And 3 cops just blindside them. It's part of the fun of being a police officer is the right to be able to do that.
Now, how old was the kid he had with him?
It's probably, I don't know, he probably was like 5 or 6. He was a little...
Oh, Jesus.
He's probably... How nasty was the conversation he had with the boy?
Well, they didn't show the transcript, but
they didn't?
They threw him to the ground, or handcuffed him. A lady
Kid start crying?
The kid. Well, they blanked his face out, so,
yeah.
you know, I mean, because there's predators watching these shows getting off, so they blanked his face off.
Right.
But this creepy thing was they took him to the police station, but they had the wife come pick up the kid. I mean, how awkward is that? You gotta go
Just
pick up
a little
your
awkward.
kid after your husband tried to molest another boy, not even a boy.
I'm sure you had. I'm sure you had a few awkward moments during your marriage.
Yes.
At that point,
I had a few during mine.
At that point, you gotta just throw the kid away.
But now
he's like, he's damaged goods,
But
man. You got
never.
a father that's into that. The mom's gotta.
Never does mommy have to pick the kid up while you're being accused of molestation.
Boss, how many times were your daughters waiting in the car rest area and they saw you getting chased out by other men and you were like, guys, I'm misunderstanding, kid. Let's go. We're gonna go. I forgot your shakes.
I was just trying to get a soda. I was tired.
You want to go to Disney?
So
Don't tell mommy where we stopped.
So, boss, you didn't stop smoking.
Not yet.
You promised us the last time you were on the show you were going to stop smoking
You said
that Monday. Or whatever it was.
You said Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Things.
You're like Lady Di. You got an excuse every day.
Yep.
A brand new excuse every day.
I'm going to a hypnotist next week.
Oh, wonderful.
Hypnotist now.
And stupid me, I saw like a patch on his ear. I'm like, oh, cool, you stopped smoking. That's the nicotine patch, right? And what'd you tell us?
No, they cut off a mole.
Great.
I get moles.
You had a CIA person on your ear? Cut it out with the wordplay, Jim.
Cut off a mole.
You thought that was one of the patches? A nicotine patch there?
By the way, someone's explaining that the Dateline yesterday was very aggressive because it's Florida and you could carry in Florida. They're thinking that,
so they're thinking some of the people are armed?
They're thinking there was a lot more people that could, be carrying a gun.
Well,
we have audio of that Chris guy?
Yeah, we're getting that right now. Let's say hi to Dugout Doug, one of the fine O&A pests. Dugout Doug, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, guys? No time to dilly-dally. This is Free FM. Hey, Rich Voss.
Hey, what's up, man? Thanks for coming out.
Hey, thank you. Would you like to talk about the Virginia Beach milkshakes at all?
Oh, man. I almost went to the bathroom on myself on stage. The whole show, Sunday, I was curled over. And I was on stage, and gas was pouring out, and the audience could hear it. I still did an hour and 20. But I was in so much pain, and he was going, I hope it happens, for me to...
Yeah.
It was just horrible.
You had to do your whole set while you had the gas pains?
What happened is I had the no-fat milkshakes. So it's like a no-fat yogurt, but it's all full of air in the no-fat yogurt. And this is exciting radio. And it just killed my stomach. And it wasn't an easy show.
So just have a few cigarettes, relax yourself, and...
Hey, what were you saying about Dugout Doug, by the way?
I said Dugout Doug's a great guy, and he handed out stickers. But what would possess a man to come to a show 3 times in 1 week? Even though I did a lot of different stuff every time, right?
It was a different show every time. You're such a great comedian.
It is creepy when someone shows up 3 times. One time, you're like, hey, that's so cool of you to support me, man. I like that. Thank you. Then they come back the second night, and it's like, oh, that's a little weird, but maybe he has friends that couldn't show up Friday, so he's bringing them by Saturday to, help me out. And then Sunday, like, all right, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing, man? No homo here.
Then you see an eye peeking through your hotel window. and did you meet that bald guy that was there Sunday?
Bald guy?
Yeah, the guy that came from Jersey. I keep forgetting his name. All right.
Doug, anything else?
Apparently I hit gold going the third night, though, because I got to hear a comedian that's been on TV fart on stage.
Oh, that was you farting. All right. Doug, thank you.
Bye, sweetie.
Bye.
One too many.
Hey, Doug.
Too late. Chris in Jersey, what's up?
Too many.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, I just wanted to see if you guys saw the previews for next week on the Predator show.
No.
Oh.
They have some guy running around the house naked, chasing a cat, and then with cream.
He walks in naked.
Are they just doing this every week now?
It's like American Idol auditions. They're showing the outtakes.
Right. Vote for your favorite Predator. Someone should do that online, man.
William Hung walks in.
With the American
we
Idol
all find out he's not.
just the American Idol music, get judges and all.
Crazy Willie stomping around the kitchen with a boy's life in his hand.
Kicked out of the house for not lasting season long. The one guy walked in the other night. He was real fat, and he sat him down. They're always like a mess. He goes, I haven't done this in a while. I haven't done it in Florida yet.
Oh, great.
So they said wherever he used to live. He goes, well, did you do it there? He goes, yes. Did you get caught one time or whatever? So he's saying, I've done it before. And the guy said to him, well, if the girl said yes, would you have done it? And he said, well, most likely. He goes, I kind of knew that this was a setup. I felt that way. And it's just sweat and grossness.
Don't these guys know to lawyer up immediately? Just keep your yap shut. Why are they talking to these people? I mean, I'm glad they are. Believe me, these guys should just be thrown away, locked up, and throw the key away.
Whoa,
that's what I say.
Easy, Ant.
That's what I say all the time.
That's powerful, Ant.
Yeah, I know, but they're pretty stupid. They sit there. Yeah, I would have done it. Yeah, sure. I'd have probably killed it too. Tell you the truth, and then they haul them off.
One more call.
Lawyer up.
Bob in Florida. Bob?
Hey, guys, on the episode before the one that Voss was talking about, one of the predators was a midget. And they asked him to go to the counter and sit on the stool. He had to climb up the stool.
I know what he goes through.
Are you kidding? Now stop it.
What was his excuse? He just went there to trade clothes with the kid?
The kid would have done something with him until he shook the midget's hand.
A midget pedophile.
Yeah, those fingers are growth. Your hands are fat.
Close to the same size, yes.
Yeah. All right, Bob. Thank you.
Up the show, I'm not telling you why.
All right. Hey, Rich Voss.
What's up?
Are you going to continue the Starbucks comedy tour today?
Yeah, I'll do a spot.
Rave reviews on you doing your stand-up at Starbucks.
You know,
really?
I think it was going...
Rave reviews, I'm telling you, it was hilarious.
I almost signed a deal with Krispy Kreme, a development deal. But I keep picturing those two ladies by the counter staring at me in disgust.
Yeah.
You know, but the set was going good, and then Anthony goes, oh, we got to cut it loose, cut it off. You know...
I did not cut off your spot.
Yeah, you said, okay, wrap it up after I did the one joke.
No, I said...
You go as long
did
as
a
you
joke
want.
that ruined your whole thing. You did the A-bomb joke. You could not possibly finish. He pretty much... I can't even repeat it here.
Oh. I said something about a male's anatomy.
Right.
But I didn't know there were kids in the audience.
Yes.
What kids drink coffee in the morning?
Well, apparently a lot, because there's a whole, class there.
But you were working the crowd too much.
Yeah.
I want to see material.
But he's good at crowd work.
Yeah, but give him something first. Your comic, you walk out there, give him something.
You're right. Why open up with something? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's tough to do comedy, too, when a manager's running at you.
Exactly.
That's why I told you.
That's why we want to see it.
That's the first time in your career that's ever happened.
Yeah. First of all, that's why I wanted one of those. What? That's why I wanted one of those taser guns. That would have been perfect.
All right, listen.
Right, you could have tased her.
We got to take a quick break. The deal is Rich Voss is here for the rest of the show, and he's going to continue the Starbucks comedy tour today. So if you want to join us, this is what happens every day. It's great. We do 2 radio shows, basically. The first half is heard on some fine terrestrial radio stations, and then
CBS.
And then the second half of the Opie and Anthony show is heard exclusively on XM. What we do as soon as we leave the air here, the first part of the show for the terrestrial radio stations, we broadcast live all the way to our XM studio. And we try to have fun on the streets. So today, once again, Rich Voss doing his comedy at another Starbucks.
That's unbelievable.
So if you want to join us, meet outside around, 8:50, 8:55 this morning, okay?
A little more of an audience might help, because the ones at Starbucks are not very receptive to your act.
I can't believe Dugout Doug's not handing out stickers in front of it.
And we'll have stickers today, hopefully, because a lot of fans are out there looking for the new stickers.
It's going to be
new
Starbucks
stickers.
Wild. Get it? It's like the
Oh. There's some real horrid puns going on today. I don't know where they're coming from. We don't do this every day, but bad puns.
Yeah.
So were you chasing that bear in Livingston?
What language was that? What language was Rich Voss just speaking?
Was I chasing what beer in Livingston?
A beer in Livingston. That's what I don't even know. I need my Voss to English translation. Is there a website?
Look, he's turning red.
Why would I?
Wow.
Why would you ask if I was chasing him?
Was it a gay bear or just a regular bear?
Keep going.
Don't ask me to help you.
Keep going.
Don't ask
Where's
me
the
questions.
shovel?
I'm not an audience member.
Let him dig deeper.
All right, Ben is flailing. We got to take a...
Nothing I want to see more than a latte fly at his face when he has material like that.
I can't wait.
What do you do for a living? I'm a pitcher.
I can't wait. I hope someone throws a steaming hot cup of coffee on your face.
That's nice.
A piping beverage right in your dump.
That's right. Piping hot beverage. When we get back, we'll talk about Star and Buck Wild.
Yeah.
Oops.
Ouch.
Oops. It's the O&A virus spreading across America. We'll continue. Yeah, you're checking out the O&A virus spreading across America thanks to XM Satellite Radio and also CBS Radio.
CBS Radio.
It's a little awkward once again this morning because we got both bosses in the studio.
Both of our chicks are in the same room. What do we do?
Joel Hollander's here.
Actually, I've been in this situation. Who's older? You get thrown out. The truth hurts, but it's there. What can I say?
And Joel Hollander goes in for a hug, and I'm like, I can't hug you in front of Eric Logan.
Sure you can. Eric shows.
It's just weird having two bosses, that's all. But Joel wants to say something on our fine program. We're doing great. We finally feel comfortable. The studio is all done.
The studio's fantastic. I tell you, everybody at CBS has been very, very cool with us. We came here not knowing really what was going to happen. Brand new situation, especially with the old situation. And it's been nothing but an ass-kiss fest. We've loved it. And the studio looks great.
That's why I came over. I wanted to see the studio. It's unbelievable.
Hey, Elo, you hear that? The studio looks great over here.
Headphones aren't working.
He's saying his headphones aren't working.
You don't have those problems with satellite.
We're still waiting to say that our studio looks great at XM.
Well,
they've made some changes and built a studio for us, but
I just want to tell you guys something.
Yes.
So, wasn't it about 10 years ago when Mark Messier guaranteed the Stanley Cup?
Yes.
To win? Okay. Here's what I'm going to guarantee today.
On our show?
Yeah.
Should we call the AP?
Here's what I'm going to guarantee.
All right.
You're going to be on more radio stations. But let me be clear.
But Howard's saying we're failing, so why would you ever do that, being the big boss that you are?
But that has nothing to do with anything. Because let me be clear. Adam Carolla, Rover, the Sports Junkies, we're very committed to those guys. They're doing better every day. But there's a lot more real estate, isn't there?
Yes, there is.
There's a lot of.
Is my dream going to come true and we're going to be heard in Allentown, Pennsylvania?
You know what? We'll get Billy Joel to sing at the opening.
We might have to get Fareed in for that one.
Yeah, really.
But we're going to make that guarantee too.
Reno, here we come.
Radio stations.
A lot more radio stations.
Yeah, at some point in time, we're getting calls all the time.
Opie, we are failing so good.
Yeah, Howard said we're failing, so
yeah.
if this is failing, we're going to continue to fail for everybody.
All the other broadcasters are calling, when are you going to be available? Which, I think is pretty interesting because 30 days ago, nobody would touch you with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah.
So you guys deserve a lot of credit.
But I'd like to believe this, but it's coming from Joel Hollander. What does this guy have to do with the company?
And the most important thing is the advertisers are flocking back.
Yes. And we welcome them.
Tom Chisano can't answer his phone fast enough, and Alan Leinwand, and Mark Hannon in Boston, and Peter Kleiner in Philadelphia. It's great.
We've been meeting with people, Flowers, Vermont Teddy Bear, everybody. And it's been a love fest in the conference room over there. It's just been a love fest.
And the next thing I have to do, I have to get John Sterling on for Ed Norton over here.
Ed Norton. Yeah.
Please tell me he did that on purpose. Because if he didn't, it's just so typical of how I am.
At least he knows half your name. That's a good start.
I set out Ed Norton because I'm a huge Honeymooners fan.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, that's great news, Joel.
All right. So
that is really cool.
Have patience. Have a great time. And I just wanted to say that's what happened when you guys are failing.
Guaranteeing more stations.
Give us a hint. What city?
No.
What city?
Opie, you know how this works.
What city? Chicago?
I have no idea.
There is protocol for this kind of thing. If you screw this up, I'm going to smack you over the head. Right. I'm smacking you.
You've changed, man.
Yes, I have changed. We're sitting here.
A mortgage will change a person.
With the head muckety-muck telling us that more stations are in our future, and there's a guy named Star sitting crying watching television. I don't want to be that guy anymore.
I want to know what city right now.
Shut up.
You've changed. A mortgage will
Joel,
change a person.
Joel, I don't want Opie. I don't want Opie to be a reflection of the entire program. There is a duality of man that goes on here. The dynamic of this program.
He still needs a little bit more radio rehab, maybe.
Radio rehab or a punch in the face. and I'm not alone because Jimmy will pile right on and hit him also.
I'll hold him down and unbuckle his pants while you teach him a lesson.
All right, thanks, you guys. Have fun.
All right,
Joel, thank you.
Everyone.
Joel Hollander.
We're failing so badly that more stations are going to be added.
More stations, dude.
You dope, Howard.
The failure we are doing. If we
continue
can keep
with your
failing
lies
like this, if we can just keep failing like this,
all right.
Call AP.
And Elo, any announcements for us today?
Elo, what do you got for us,
Yeah.
Elo?
Joel Hollander gave us a great announcement.
Guaranteeing more stations. Elo, what do you got?
I got nothing.
I love pitting these two guys against each other.
It's great. It's like we're children of divorce.
Yeah.
And we're getting good presents from one parent, and the other parent has to step up now.
We'll see what Elo does to step up.
My goodness.
Very good.
Call me Ed.
He called you Ed.
Look, I'm such a nobody. Yeah.
He doesn't even know I'm in the room.
He shouldn't.
Well, he shouldn't.
You're my best friend, and I don't know you're in the room.
Rich Voss. The only person that's going to know your name is your oncologist.
Oh, I like
that.
Come
on, it's
I
a
like
cancer
that one.
doctor.
No, I like that.
All right, thank you.
Don't crash.
I didn't
That was
get it.
It was intelligent humor.
It was very
very clever.
But I knew it was.
Thank you,
I like how
Opie.
you're stepping it up.
But now we got to do a poopy joke to balance it out
Yes,
here.
right.
But
Poopy
I
joke.
can't believe you said Allentown. You were saying that because I'm there this weekend. Is that why you said Allentown? Were you joking?
Wow, your career's taking off.
I'm doing a joke. Oh, you know what? Look.
No, where's your gig?
No, I'm not plugging. I thought
Shut
said
up
that.
and plug. Where?
At Wisecrackers at the Ramada in Allentown.
Wisecrackers at the Ramada.
It's a comedy club. I don't care. It's an hour from my house.
I'd rather perform on the cracker that was in the circle of a bunch of guys, and then eat it. God bless you.
Thank you. All right, let's move on. But yeah, he called you
Ed. And he wasn't kidding.
Are you?
He wasn't kidding. He tried to cover it up,
That
but
was a good
There was a
Hey,
joke
Norton,
in there.
Do you have a Tell's intro for tomorrow night? Do you have his intro though?
Oh no, yeah, I'll say. How about a nice hand for Keith and Dave?
he's playing the Orpheum in Boston, and you're going to make fun of that?
Yeah.
Listen, first of all, he attacked me first.
Failure, Jim.
Or actually,
Jim's failing
Or
too.
Ed. I'm just going to call him Ed the rest of the day.
I don't like being called Ed.
Obviously, Jim's a big failure, and you're a huge success, Mr. Voss.
According to certain people's rules, yes.
Yes.
No, Dave and I are just flip-flopping. I go on last one night, he goes on last the next time.
Good. It's going to be a great show. I wish I could come see your show.
All right, speaking of radio, let's get into the story of the day here.
Love you.
Yeah, this one's a biggie. We've been in this boat before.
Yeah. Let's start with the newscast. It'll set it up nice, all right?
Great.
Is that cool? And then we'll go with it?
Sounds good, man.
If we need to stop the tape, just whatever, just do it.
Well, you whatever, because my ears are clogged, being in the sewer.
We're on the air.
Jimmy, your ears are clogged?
Yeah.
You want to do a mic check to make sure you can hear yourself?
I can't. Ben, what are you taking your headphones off for?
Ben doesn't like Jimmy's mic checks.
Oh, please.
How's it sound?
Good.
All right.
Popular DJ from Power 105 is suspended. It happened late this afternoon after war of words between competing DJs caught in the middle a 4-year-old girl. Eyewitness News reporter Jeff Rawson here now with the story. Jeff?
And clearly this feud is getting out.
I'm so glad everyone was listening to me this morning. I wanted to.
A disgusted Opie. What happened?
Well, first of all, it says suspended, so this is from last night when we were in the office at 5:15 trying to wake the F up. We were watching the Fox 5 newscast, and I said to Ben, Ben, I want the Fox 5 newscast of this because it's the updated version.
Can we go through the responsibility merry-go-round here? I love this. Whose fault is it? Let's see the fingers point.
But he's still suspended. We have updated audio that we can play.
Steve has stepped out of the picture completely and said he's not even involved. Ben, your fault?
Probably.
You want to pull? Ooh.
No, we'll play this because this is all we have now.
Buck stops
He's got
here.
a built-in excuse. I was grieving in Livingston.
and Fox always does a better job because they sensationalize it and all that crap.
Popular DJ from Power 105 is suspended.
Wait.
It happened late this afternoon after.
Wait, I thought he got fired.
See, this wrecks this whole segment.
Did Steve walk up to the cops in Livingston with a black veil on and smack one of them in the face? You knew that bear was in the neighborhood and you did nothing?
After war of words between competing DJs, caught in the middle, a 4-year-old girl. Eyewitness News reporter Jeff Rawson here now with the story. Jeff?
And clearly this feud is getting out of control. DJ Star from Power 105 actually went on the air and threatened sexual assault against a 4-year-old girl. That girl is the daughter of a rival DJ on Hot 97. Tonight, DJ Star has been suspended. Now local leaders want him arrested.
Oh, yes, I'll come for your kids. Yeah. I will come for your kids. When I finally get the information on his wife.
The voice on the tape is Troy Torian, a.k.a. DJ Star, morning man on hip-hop station Power 105, using his microphone to threaten a little girl with sexual abuse. The little girl is this woman's daughter, who cried today just hearing the tape.
Yes, I've disrespected your seed. If you didn't hear me, I said I would like to do an R. Kelly on your seed, on your little baby girl.
He threatened to molest my little baby girl, as he calls her. He put an offer out for the whereabouts of their school. I am so concerned for my children.
Her husband is Hot 97's DJ Envy, father of the little girl threatened. And even though this feud is between these two men, DJ Star went after the innocent child.
Where does this kid go to school? I got $500 for that information. Somebody email me and give me a call. Just tell me where his kid goes to school.
The guy who put this over the radio is clearly a loser, pedophile.
Today, several New York City council members got together demanding his immediate firing. Under pressure, the radio station and its corporate parent, Clear Channel Communications, buckled, telling Eyewitness News. Power 105 finds the comments alleged to have been broadcast by Troy Turian to be wholly unacceptable. We have removed him from the air, pending a full investigation.
Does he have to bring a child into the radio station and molest her during the broadcast in order for Clear Channel to say, you know what, maybe they've gone a little bit too far? What does it take?
Late today, a New York City councilman called the suspension a move in the right direction and went on to call DJ Star a racist pedophile. But local leaders even go a step further, saying a crime was committed here. They're now contacting the NYPD and federal authorities.
Obviously, that was the story from last night. Star got fired.
This is why I hate the media, because they said that we're allegedly broadcast, and they had the recording.
Yeah.
Where's the alleged part, stupid asses? You have it on tape.
And they were playing it during that actual newscast.
This is allegedly being heard by you as we're allegedly playing it. And we allegedly suck.
You wonder why there's gunfights outside Hot 97. There's gunfights there. They were evicted from the building.
I got to tell you something, though. When you are called because of what you broadcast a racist pedophile, he beat us, Opie. He beat us.
Yeah. Exactly.
This beats anything we've ever done to get fired. My God, when there's city councilmen and did you see the press conference with the wife? She's standing up at a podium, official podium, not outside of a doorway somewhere, with like councilmen next to her, crying, talking about how awful it is that this guy made threats against her daughter. You are so gone at that. You can't watch that and then, like, he can't be at home because we know how this works. We've been in this situation. You can't be at home going, maybe I'll skate this. Maybe this, we could spin it in a fired.
So fired.
So fired.
There's fired and so fired. He is so fired.
Completely fired.
E-Rock told me on his way in today that he was watching people just take the billboards down as fast as possible.
Well, they can't rip down his image with the call letters up fast enough.
Where was that, E-Rock?
On 10th Avenue, going home yesterday, they were pulling it right down.
Yeah, they don't want no connection with this guy anymore.
That was a bad one. Although I like him. I don't know why I do, but I like him because he says awful stuff. And I'm not saying they shouldn't fire him, but I don't like when the councilmen get involved like it's a real thing that he said. It's like, come on, you know.
But the thing, let me tell you something. It was real enough. It was. I didn't hear any humor in there. We've said some horrific things on the air, and it's as dark comedy. You know, some of the funniest stuff, my sense of humor especially, and Jimmy's, is horrid sometimes.
Barbarism.
But there's a funny side to it because it's so uncomfortable that there's humor to it. But it has to be presented in a certain way. His was presented as pure anger, and What, you didn't see it that way, Jim?
No, I'm not saying I didn't. I haven't heard enough of his stuff to know what his delivery. Like I've heard a little bit like there, but I thought I heard him. And again, I'm not saying he should have been fired because you got to know better than to say that because it's stupid on the air.
Well, the kid thing will get you fired every time.
Absolutely.
I mean, the rules in radio have drastically changed. Everyone knows that, especially in the last 5 years. But even 5 years ago, if you're doing this type of thing on the radio, you're so out the door. Like they just will not tolerate the kid stuff.
My problem is not Clear Channel even saying it because you know that's going to happen. It was just stupid. It's the councilman using it like it's a rallying cry of a real threat.
Right.
That's what it was like when they said Eminem threatened the president and the thing. It's like under the context of what is being done.
You don't think that was a real threat?
No.
No, what's he going to do to a kid?
No, I really don't.
Yeah.
I don't know when you're offering $500 for the location of the school and you're getting very graphic. That was nothing. We could, with the beeps and stuff. You didn't hear how graphic he got.
Well, I hate to
with
say
what he wants to do with the daughter of this woman.
Well, this is what I say today. The unedited stuff will be heard on the second half of the Opie and Anthony show today.
Yeah.
We got all that stuff.
It was stupid, yes. Fireable, yes. I'm talking about the councilman getting involved like it was a real threat.
All right. Yeah, I hate councilmen too, by the way.
I'm not saying it wasn't stupid.
I'm just mad that he's now in the lead. He's got fired. He's been fired 3 times. We've been fired too.
What could we do?
I think we need to.
Now we feel challenged.
We're up for the challenge. I got to tell you.
He's got the hat trick.
Well, there was. Well, I'm up for the challenge. I mean, we can't have this guy in the lead with 3 firings.
He does have the hat trick. Yeah.
Well, there's certain actors that went on Conan once saying about a senator or somebody. I hope you and your family die too.
Yeah.
You remember that threat? I don't want to bring up names because I don't.
Why don't you? Because that would make it interesting. We don't know who you're talking about, Rich.
Well, because I don't want to slander.
Who said it on Conan? It's not a secret if he said it on Conan.
You know who it was, right? One of the.
He doesn't know who it was.
It was Alec Baldwin.
Who did he say it about?
That's who I don't know. He said it. I wish you would die in your family.
Did he really say it about Senator?
He said it about Rich Voss.
Well, he might have said it about.
Maybe he was talking about Shelley from Glengarry Glen Ross. The worst story I ever heard.
You need to do a radio show for dopes.
Remember the guy went on and said that thing?
I got a great concept for your show on XM. A radio show for dopes.
Here's the thing. I'm very intelligent. I took an IQ test. 141.
You're not 141.
141.
There's a decimal point in there somewhere.
141. Well, what?
It was one of those internet ones, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. IQ is IQ. Who cares? It was an internet IQ test. Where else do you take them?
He's an artist too. He drew Ziggy the Turtle on the back of a matchbook.
I'm in Menster.
Rich, ask Joel Hollander if you're killing today for us.
You know what?
He's the guy that can make it happen for you.
First of all, I do my part here. When I come in, I set you guys up for some good stories. I got another good story to come. I get laughs. I know what I'm doing, okay? How's it going, do you think? Thank you.
Hey.
Oh, really?
He just took his headphones
I'm
off.
taking out my Jewish stuff right now.
Buy everyone Bond.
There you go. He took out his Jewish stuff for Joel Hollander.
Yeah, and then he shows his tattoos.
You're not getting anywhere with the Jewish tattoos, Rich. We told you
You are
that.
the worst. You're against everything Jewish. You have the Star of David tattooed on yourself.
Yeah.
You know what kind of a...
Listen,
that is a
whole
contradiction.
Thing, the whole tattoo and Jew thing is... It's not true. Look,
you're not supposed to mark up your body.
If that's the case, then no Jew can be buried in a cemetery from all the facelifts, the nose jobs, earrings. Defacing your body in any way, you can't be. Jewish cemeteries would be empty, okay? They'd be like my show in Allentown this weekend.
Okay.
Friday and Saturday.
Wisecrackers is going to be packed.
Self-deprecating, wonderful.
Packed with laughers.
And Rich Voss will be doing the Starbucks comedy tour once again today.
Oh, that's right.
Meet us outside the building at 8:50 if you want to see Voss do some stand-up at another Starbucks, okay? All right, we're going to take a quick break. We got the audio you were talking about the pedophile bringing his kid over.
Oh.
We got some audio. We'll get to that. And hopefully before the end of the show, David Lee Roth doing a country version of Jump.
I want to hear that.
It's the OA virus spreading across America.
Ooh.
And according to Joel Hollander, see?
Yeah.
I keep saying spreading across America. We're going to be spreading to some other markets in the near future.
Stay tuned.
How long, Joel?
Near future.
Week?
Near future.
2 weeks?
Near future.
Don't push the man.
Yeah, okay.
Stop
it.
Man.
Chicago, right? Just give me a wink. Chicago, cool. I know.
Don't know. Don't speculate. Don't put anyone in bad positions. You know what you do? You shut up and you go to spots.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Damn, I love the conversations that go on in this place right before the mics go on.
No kidding.
I watch your fingers hitting the mic buttons, and I'm going, oh, my God, I hope he doesn't hit it while this is being said.
All right, we're almost done
Unbelievable.
with the first half of the Opie and Anthony show. Tomorrow, the second half of the Opie and Anthony show is going to be live from RCS Experience on 56th and Madison.
Steve Schripp is in tomorrow, right, to do that with you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Jimmy's not going to be here. He's doing his gig in Boston at the Orpheum with David Tell.
Who do we got? Bill?
Bill Burr's stopping in tomorrow.
Hello, Bill.
Hello, Bill.
But the second half of the show, which is heard exclusively on XM, will be live from RCS Experience, 56th and Madison. We want to see some old faces we haven't talked to in a long time. All right? Your opportunity to stop by, say hi, and get some stuff as we broadcast live. All right? Right. And as soon as we finish here, we're going to broadcast the Walk to XM live on XM. And we're going to stop into another Starbucks, and Rich Voss is going to continue his Starbucks comedy tour.
Can I mention one thing about the Starbucks comedy tour?
Yeah.
If I do old material, I'm just doing it. It's not the stuff I do in clubs. You know, I might throw out I'm Dodging Her or one of those old bits.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just to
I
get through the
look forward
set.
to the I'm Dodging Her joke.
It's actually funnier if you do that stuff because the fans are all familiar with it.
Can you do the dryer?
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
I
I
cried in front of Steve Schirippa. He used to book the Riviera Comedy Club in Las Vegas. And the weekend I was working there, my first wife was leaving me. And, you know, and I'm on the phone talking to her as another guy's helping her move out my furniture. Do you know how depressing that is?
Oh, God. Be a man.
Who, me? Be a man. I got tears. What are you kidding me? This guy's carrying out my furniture with my wife and kids. Be a man. And I'm working, and I'm in Vegas, and I already lost all the money I was making gambling. I have nothing to look forward to. It's like Thursday night. I got 3 or 4 more nights there. No money, no wife, no place. Be a man.
Wow.
A man would have thrown himself out of a window. That's what a man would have done. Steve Schirippa, what's wrong?
Is sad.
Oh, shut up. What's wrong?
Well, he's got to ask.
Well, he'll be by tomorrow, so there you have it.
You're his headliner. How do you think he felt?
I wasn't headlining then.
Oh.
That was years ago. I was like 12 years ago.
Oh, this is
I just started headlining 2 weeks ago. What are you talking?
Oh, I thought this is not the first wife that I knew.
Yeah, well, we got divorced 12 years ago.
No, you didn't.
Or 11, 12 years ago.
You weren't headlining back then? I
was, but not in Vegas.
Who was headlining that weekend?
I remember.
Hey, listen. Can you get a star for the second half of the Opie and Anthony show?
Any way to get him on the horn?
Give him an invite to come over to XM today.
Oh, you
I'm sure he wants to say
Yes, I'm
something.
talking to you. You said you had his home number.
No, at home. I said I have his home number at home.
Oh.
At home.
How many homes are in that sentence?
So why would you bring that to the conversation during the break?
Homeboy's home number.
Hey,
is at your
Holmes,
house.
I got his home number at home.
Is Bonnie home?
Is Bonnie home?
Yeah.
She's asleep. And then she can never find it in the drawer where I have all my numbers. And
So why would you bring that to the conversation?
And you wouldn't want her
That you have his
rifling
home
through your
number?
stuff?
Yeah.
What's that?
And you don't want her rifling
No,
through
do
your
you want my furniture moved out again?
Yeah.
Do you want tears here?
It's between the 2 honchos you bought as a joke 3 weeks ago.
These guys, years ago, I had a station wagon, and they found, I don't know where they found them. Him and Florentine put the gayest magazines in the back of my station wagon for my wife and kids to find, right? And the sad thing is, I saw him back there, and I wanted to keep him, but I couldn't keep him in front of those guys. He's such a creep.
Bunch of me and Jimmy bought him all this hardcore gay porn and just left it in his car.
And
then spread out to lovely centerfolds.
And
both unclipped, are they?
Let me tell you what this creep did, too. We were at a wedding. I think it was Nancy Ryan's. And I left my camera on the table. So maybe a month or 2 months later, I'm looking at the pictures in front of my wife, and I see 2 male organs. And the sad thing is, I recognized one. And it was his. They took my camera in the bathroom and took pictures.
That's an old gag.
Right?
Yeah, you always do that when somebody leaves their camera hanging around.
By the way, that's funny.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's funny.
Who
not gay.
Not gay.
Who walked in? Was it me and Jim? I was doing that with somebody in a public bathroom. And one of us was taking a photo. The other one was just leaning forward, hands on hips, pants down. And it was just a really, really graphic shot from the back. And somebody walked into the bathroom and saw it and walked right back out. And I don't remember if it was a wedding or if it was with, it might have been with Florentine.
I don't know if it was a wedding.
Yeah.
Or it was just two guys hanging out.
Yeah, if it was just somebody I met at a
photo shoot.
Just despicable.
Hey,
horrid
it's an old
people.
gag, but it's always fun.
Let's move on. You brought the Dateline thing to the show today, Voss, about the Predator bringing his kid. We got the audio from last night's Predator special. Here's so the setup. What the kid?
The guy walks into the house.
Into the house.
Big heavy guy with his holding his kid's hand.
Holding his kid's hand. Unbelievable.
After conducting 4 internet predator investigations in 4 different states, you'd think we'd be prepared for anything.
But we
He's getting out of
weren't.
the car. But what happens here in Florida shocks us all.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
He brought his son with him. He's got his child with him.
He's a 40-year-old married man, Clifford Wallach, screen name PhotoFix. He's here to meet a boy who told him online he was 14.
Yikes.
But then again, if he leaves his kid home, he's an absentee dad. This poor fella can't win.
It's hard
Leave him in the car with the windows rolled down a little.
He's in a quandary. What do you
He
do?
doesn't know what to
What do you
do.
do?
It's hard to find good daycare in Florida. You know, because there's a lot of Haitians and Cubans. You're scared. You don't want to just leave your kids. When you're out molesting, sometimes you have to take your kid.
They were horrified. Oh, no. Oh, my God, no.
What's in the station wagon?
Oh, no.
That was a bad, bad move.
Yes.
Because then you think, like, what is going on at home? Is this guy, like, abusing his own kid? It's just really sick.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Coming in the back door.
Holding his son's hand, the 40-year-old walks into the house.
Oh,
Because we don't want to scare the little boy, we immediately tell the man what's going on.
I got to tell you something, and I'm going to tell you just straight up right now. I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC.
Okay.
We're doing a story on adults meeting children, and since you have your child here, I'm not going to pursue this.
Okay.
But I think you know what you were doing here, don't you?
Yeah. No, I was just going to take some lunch.
My point is, because your child is here, I think it'd be best if you just went ahead and left.
Yeah, I agree. I'm never going to do this again.
So much for the hokey voice. It got a little too real. He couldn't use that.
But he still had a little bit of it going. We were surprised at what we saw next.
Didn't the guy just go, I won't do this again?
Yeah, he said, I won't do this
he thought
again.
he was getting away with it.
Yeah, he thought he was walking out and he was going to go home and go, whew.
You know, as a man, aren't you obligated to just punch that guy in the face right in front of his kid?
Daddy, why are we wearing...
Like, why show restraint?
Yeah.
As a man, I think you are obligated to go, you know what?
What, the reporter?
Yes. Someone
we report the news. We don't make the news.
Someone take the kid to a side room or out back, make up an excuse, and just punch the guy in the face. As a man, you're obligated to do that.
in prison.
Yeah.
Huh?
Don't do that in prison. I mean, a pedophile, but the kid...
How do you hold back, though? You see the pedophile with his own kid in the house?
Yeah.
How do you hold back?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Daddy, why are we wearing Halloween costumes in May?
Yeah, we're just trick-or-treating. Jeez.
You open your bag and there's... nope. That's called a punch-out.
Yes, punch out.
How do you not beat him up? Like the camera crew, at least.
I don't know. First-grade dialogue?
What?
I was trying to think of the word. Dialogue was not it. But he said beat him up.
Beat him up.
How else do you say you beat him up?
How do you not punch him? Ope spoke like an adult. You spoke like a child.
Because we're talking about...
You made me look really intelligent.
Yeah. You walk up to him and say, I call you out.
Yeah.
Then you beat him up.
He crossed the line, you knock him out.
Give him a wedgie.
Yeah.
Since the police know the man has his son with him...
Sir, right there. You come here. You come here. Let go of the child.
A female officer quickly takes the little boy and whisks him away so he doesn't have to further witness his father's arrest.
Please give me my son, please.
Oh.
He's taken away in handcuffs and brought to the transfer station.
Transfer.
That's not an option for now, sir.
I didn't do nothing wrong. I was only coming to take somebody to lunch. I can't feel my hands, please.
I love when
the
they
boy's
beg.
mother at work. Tell her what's going on.
Hi.
Comes and gets him.
You want to get a drink? Yeah?
Meanwhile, the dad is taken to jail.
Come on in and make a left.
photographed and put behind bars.
Well, that's where he's going to get tuned up.
Behind bar.
You think if they do stay together as husband and wife, which I mean I can't even imagine that happening.
Oh, they
that
will.
She will hold that over his head for the littlest argument.
That wins every
it
time.
Just like he can never ever win an argument again.
I told you to put this away. Sorry, I was busy not being arrested for pedophilia.
Yeah.
All right.
I wasn't bringing our young child to have sex with another. Yes, that's something I wasn't doing. Perhaps you were thinking of it when you should have been mowing the lawn.
When I said no to threesomes, that means the whole family.
Let's go to Greg in Georgia. Greg, what's up?
Hey, the funniest bit last night was where they were drilling the guy, and he was sitting there eating the cookie. Looked like little Timmy's daddy. Finally, he got pissed, and he tossed the cookie, and he goes, "I don't want your stupid cookie anymore." I was dying laughing.
Man, who said that?
It was Generic White Guy was his screen name.
Yeah,
that's what he said online to the girl. Do you have hair on your cookie?
Thanks a lot, guys.
We got a ton of audio from last night that we'll play on the second half of the Opie and Anthony show. So there you go.
That guy's voice. I don't know whether I love him or want to just cave his head in with a rock. He's so awful, you have to like him.
Smarmy, they call it. He's smarmy.
No, you know what they call it if they're Bob Kelly? Schmarmy.
Schmarmy.
Bob is such a stupid ass. The guy's got a schmarmy attitude. Does he? Word inventor?
I'm the dumb guy in the show. Bobby's not the dumb guy. I'm the dumb guy.
You two should really have your own show, and it should be called Ree and Tart in the mornings.
Radio for dummies.
I got another great quick story if you want to hear a great story. Quick one.
I say yes to the story. Oh, that's just Ed checking in.
Hold on. Let's listen.
Is it funny?
Yeah. Two guys, they were playing golf in Newark, Weegway Park. There's a golf course. So they were gambling. These two golfers were playing golf and they're gambling. And one guy got mad at the other one. And when his back was turned, took two of his irons and cracked him in the back of the head. Broke his irons on him. And the guy was taken off the golf course in an ambulance while the other guy was arrested. That's a good story. That's a good golf story.
Here's why it is actually a good story. If it like kind of just comes up organically in a golf conversation.
I know, exactly. Yeah, where did that come from?
I was just thinking about the story, and I thought you guys were done with Dateline. I almost said but you guys run the place, and I thought you were done with Dateline. So I wanted to throw out some more stuff that I read. I try to come prepared.
Do you know gas in Venezuela is cheaper than water?
What does that got to do with
exactly, you idiot?
I just.
Don't worry, we got plenty of material.
I know, but, you're running late.
And this is the kind of stuff we're going to be hearing shortly at Starbucks.
That's right. Two guys are golfing. One's a Jew, one's a Catholic. Go ahead, go.
The Starbucks Comedy Tour continues with Rich Voss in minutes, actually. All right. We'll play a little Van Halen today. Well, David Lee Roth.
I want to hear this. Last David Lee Roth was heard on these airwaves. He was the host of the morning show. We now sit here, and he has gone on to make country versions of Van Halen songs. What is the album called?
Blech.
It's called Strummin' with the Devil.
Strummin' with the Devil.
The Southern Side of Van Halen, a tribute featuring David Lee Roth.
How is it featuring David Lee Roth? Like, is he on every track?
Because I don't think the rest of the band approved this. I think the band just said no to this project, and David said, no, I got to do this. I got to.
Strummin' with the Devil.
So it's basically country Van Halen. Such songs as Jamie's Crying, Unchained, Feel Your Love Tonight, Hot for Teacher, Jamie's Crying.
Jamie's Crying.
So why don't we get a little taste of David Lee Roth doing the country version of Jump. This is like Hayseed DC.
Yeah.
Wait, no, Hayseed
Dixie.
Dixie, right. Hayseed Dixie.
Oh.
I get up.
Oh.
And nothing gets me down. You got it tough. Oh, I've seen the toughest around.
Oh my God.
how you feel.
Dave's hair is rolling over in the shower drain.
What's real?
Oh, my God.
Can't you see me sitting here? I got my back against the reggae machine.
It's Weird Al Yankovic.
Can't you see what I'm at? Might as well jump. Might as well jump. Go ahead and jump.
Yeah, the shark.
Might as well jump. Oh, hey, you, who said that? Baby, how you been? You saying, oh, no, till you begin. Can't you see me sitting here? I got my back against the reggae machine.
Okay, terrific.
I ain't the worst that you see. Can't you see what I'm at?
He should be on the Williamsburg Bridge with this going through his head. Might as well jump.
Go ahead and jump.
Boring.
Might as well jump.
Turn it off.
Jump.
Turn it off.
You know, when I used to blast Van Halen through them big goofy headphones and just turn it up real loud and listen to it because it was just rocking. Who knew?
You leave that to the goof bands.
You don't do it.
You don't do it. You leave
Right.
it to the goof bands.
I actually wouldn't mind that song as a parody if done by another band.
Right.
Somebody else did it, right. It would be like, wow, they countryed it
That's
up.
kind of fun in a weird way.
But you don't do it if it's you.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was Stephen Lynch.
What?
Nothing.
No, I didn't hear you because I was.
We didn't hear that.
What happened?
What'd you say?
I was just talking.
I didn't hear you, Rich. I was reading instant feedback.
Say it
What
again,
did you
cancer
say?
ear.
What'd you say?
Huh? I thought that was a Stephen Lynch parody. I didn't know it was David Lee Roth.
I can't believe you've repeated it.
He actually.
Why would you repeat it?
Of course he was.
I'm like, he can't be this dumb. He can't be this dumb.
Yes. Yes, he is.
Don't say you were. Don't say you were playing along.
No, I wasn't. But I'm saying in the back of my mind, of course they heard it. Why?
All right, listen. Let's say hi to Carmen in New Jersey. Carmen, what's up?
Oh, my God.
What do you say, Carm?
It sounds like a gay guy who just bought a pack of roaches.
Okay.
Horrible.
Jesus.
Get on the helium.
Jesus, why did we have to leave it on this one caller?
Yeah, that's our
Why do we
music.
have to leave our show with that call? Can we get another one?
Ladies and gentlemen, Hugh Pinero is on his way over. The CEO of XM Satellite Radio. Is he going to do the walk with us today? Possibly? Okay. Well, we're out of here. The first half of the Opie and Anthony show is over. Rich Voss, thank you so much for entertaining us today.
More gooder, more funner every day.
We're going to be downstairs in a few minutes. We're going to do the walk over to XM to continue the show exclusively on XM. Before that, though, we're going to go into a Starbucks and have Rich Voss do some more comedy as the Starbucks comedy tour continues.
See you Monday, most people.
Oh, yeah, Jimmy, have fun in Boston, man.
Hey, you know what? Tell them about tonight. Tell them real quick.
Yeah, real
What we're
fast,
doing
Jimmy.
tonight.
Real fast.
Benefits sold out.
Oh, it's sold out. Oh, it is?
No, give the plug for Boston.
Oh, Orpheum, Ticketmaster tomorrow night with David Tell and Keith Robinson, y'all.
Oh, I love this. Dirk Diggler had more integrity in Boogie Nights. The David Lee Roth song.
All right, they're telling us we gotta go.
All right, we gotta go.
All right, thanks for listening to the Opie and Anthony show.
We'll see you tomorrow.
We're rolling.
Oh, down.
Outside the Free FM studio here in New York City.
I'm waiting
Next
for
to
more
the
people
revolving door.
to do the revolving door bit.
Anthony's got a good bit.
Yeah, people go in the revolving door, and I have a microphone, and I look very official, and there's a camera on me and everything. So when people go in the revolving door, I do like a news tease about how dangerous revolving doors are, and people look at me all scared.
Here we go.
Revolving doors, the deadly danger. We'll tell you about it at 10.
Here we go. Do it to E-Rock.
Do it to E-Rock. Revolving doors, the idiot coming out of it. Revolving doors and E. coli. Could it happen to you?
Oh, the looks you get.
I love it. We need more people to come in and out.
Yeah, what happened to all the people going to work?
She's laughing still.
Here's one.
Okay.
Here's one. Anyway,
very important story we're working on today. Avian flu virus linked to revolving doors. Could it be a hidden danger? Do you speak English?
I didn't think so.
Uh-oh.
Revolving doors, the hidden danger of avian flu?
No.
No? Oh, she'll be afraid.
I'm not sure.
We're here today by an ordinary revolving door, but is there a deadly danger? We'll tell you about it.
Okay.
She looks scared.
Can I do one? I have a news tease.
Yeah, okay, Jimmy, do one, please.
AIDS in a revolving door?
Here's one more.
Revolving door, the hidden deadly danger. We'll tell you about it at 10.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that's a great.
She gave me that. Get the fuck out of here, look.
Oh yeah, we can curse again.
All right.
All right, let's start the walk today. Yeah, we got a nice showing considering it's awful in New York today.
Yeah. It is another nasty day. Hi, miss. How are you today?
Yeah. Derek, hit the sweeper, please. Hit the sweeper. We interrupt
Who
this
saw
program.
that coming?
Anyone under 1 feet tall.
Yes. Hi, sir. What, a hat? Could someone take... I'll get that.
Kenny, what is it?
It's a hat.
It's a hat.
What is this?
It's our boat that we race on Wednesday nights. Whip it out Wednesday. Win on Wednesday in Atlanta
Really?
Yacht Club. And that is our team hat. So I'd like you to have one, sir.
Mm-hmm. Why don't you come down to the yacht club when you're through?
Right.
How would you like to mow my lawn?
Are you a big fan of the show?
Since 1998.
What do you like about the Opie and Anthony show?
It's easy to grin when your ship comes in.
All right.
All right.
There we go. Getting a little...
Koenig Ironworks.
Getting a little recognition from the people.
Huh?
There's a lot of people here.
It's growing every day, but today the weather's crappy, so actually it's not bad, though. We got about 20, 25 people following us today. Elo, you got to look up, too. A lot of the businesses have noticed that we do this every day, and they start looking down at us as well.
They should start making signs for you.
Yesterday, or 2 days ago, we had a sign for little Jimmy Norton.
We want a parade.
All right, are we...
signs.
I still like the idea of the mariachi band, like, nowhere close to Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah. As soon as they sober up, maybe we can make that deal happen.
City buses, are they rolling death? We'll tell you about it at 10. Are you afraid, miss, to get on a city bus? Avian flu spreading on city buses? We'll let you know at 11. Are you paying to kill yourself? New York City buses. We'll tell you about it.
I think Anthony has lost his mind.
I love the reaction because they kind of delay getting on the bus. Like, what?
And do
Am I
something
gonna
with
get
this
the
guy
flu?
with his laundry, his dry cleaning.
Yeah.
Carrying dry cleaning down the street illegal? We'll let you know.
He laughed at me. Bastard.
Oh, my God, look at this guy. A new homeless guy.
Oh, a new homeless guy. He must have heard about the take is good.
Mac isn't there today. No Mac today.
Wow.
It's starting to buckle out.
Sir, how do you feel about Starr being fired?
You're an American. I understand.
Wait, what are you saying, sir? What are you saying?
Welcome to America.
Sir, where did things go wrong?
Sir, you want to talk to us on the radio about your plight? Nothing?
Wow, that guy's got an issue.
We're going this way today.
Why are we going this way?
We found another Starbucks. It's the Rich Voss Starbucks comedy tour. And now the homeless guy
the homeless guy's running away from us. When the homeless run away from us. Oh,
he's got quite an outfit today.
Shitting in your pants, a deadly danger.
Right. The hidden danger in speed walking. We'll tell you about it. Guys are in their little walking suits.
You should do an iPod one, too. Everyone.
Oh, right.
Everyone's passing us
with iPod.
With the iPods.
Yeah.
All right, where's this Starbucks? Oh,
yeah,
right here on the corner.
we're not going to cut out, you sure?
Well, you and I should probably stay close to the door just in case.
The door.
All right, we're heading toward the Starbucks. It's the Rich Voss Starbucks comedy tour.
Starting to crackle a little.
I know.
Take my mic. Voss, you got to take my mic.
John Travolta haircuts coming back.
We'll tell you about it at 11.
Jesus.
All right, hold on.
All right, here's your venue.
All right, hold on.
Here at your venue, Rich.
Club Soda Kenny has to make the announcement.
Make the announcement.
Hold on, Kenny. Let people get in there
a little bit.
Some of the fans want to get in there to check out the comedy stylings of Rich Voss. All right, the listeners going in, making believe they're getting coffee.
A little bit.
It's okay. We'll stay close to.
Oh, okay. Not the mic's great. All right, everybody.
All right, here goes Kenny with the intro.
All right, let's get it. I got to hear this.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage, your next comic performing in Allentown this weekend. Put your hands together for the comedy stylings of Mr. Rich Voss. Let him hear it.
Rich Voss.
Thank you. Thank you. It's good to be here. A big hand for Kenny for bringing me up. I'm working in Allentown. I'm from New Jersey, the Garden State, and our ex-governor planted all the flowers. We had a gay governor, which was great because he fixed up all the rest areas. I'm rolling now, huh? This is great. This is the best Starbucks I've ever done. Sir, turn around. I'm on stage. I'm sweating here. Look at these two guys. Now, what are you, a bottom or a top? Huh? What's your name, sir? Let these guys in. Come on, it's a free show. We got two brothers outside. You can get in free. I'm telling you. Listen, no, it's for everybody. Comedy. How you girls doing? You from Hong Kong? Where? Where are you from? New York. Guess again. Okay. A guy comes home from playing golf and he punches his wife in the face. She said, "Why'd you do that?" He said, "I've been hitting everything fat today." A little golf joke. A little golf one, folks. Hold on. Here we got some more people coming in. Sir, how you doing with the tie? I like that haircut. Did it come with a pocketbook? Anyhow. Oh, look at that hottie with the necklace. Is that your girlfriend? How you doing, ma'am? Can I buy you a house? I love to chase you through the woods with a hammer. Look how hot she is.
Hi.
She got a Louis Vuitton bag but walks into Coach. Anyhow, that's the back of the plane. Hey, I got a car. Oh, my God, she is fine. Anyhow, I'm back. How you doing, ma'am? You might recognize me from TV. My career seems like it's plummeting, but I'd rather do a Starbucks than NBC any day. Now, let me tell you this before I get out of here. I got a way to solve the illegal immigration. We let all the Mexicans in. They have to go into the military. Then we invade Mexico, and we don't have an exit strategy. But I have one now. Thank you, and good day.
Rich Voss. Give him a hand, ladies and gentlemen. Rich Voss. Let him hear it. Thank you, and good night.
Rich killed. He killed in a Starbucks. I am beside myself. Rich
Very impressive.
Killed. I love the Mexico joke you finished with.
Well, they were a good crowd. The first Starbucks, they were a little uptight. But I always like a 6th Avenue Starbucks.
Right.
Something about the avenue.
The area is different.
Yeah, it's a better crowd, much better crowd.
Wow, Rich.
And we had a mixed crowd, although we did keep the blacks outside. But it's okay, because we know they're not going to tip anyhow. But it was a good crowd. We had the Asian girls. I had a good time.
Very, very impressive.
Rich Voss, everyone.
Act there by Rich Voss. He went on a little long, too. I see they turned on the heat lamp to let you know your time was up. All right.
It helped to have some fans in there, too. That was very helpful.
Yes. Wow. Very good.
That was really, really good. Which way are we going
today? The blue hat is irritating me. Uh-oh.
No kidding. We're going to cross the street now.
All right. Let's give it a cross so we don't get hit by a New York City bus.
No.
Ooh, man.
Hidden dangers.
Deadly dangers in child scooters. We'll let you know at 11. Miss, do you trust these scooters on the streets of New York City with the hustle, bustle, and traffic? Don't you think it could be a danger to your little tyke?
Well, she's really, really careful, so I don't worry about it.
She's careful. She's 3 years old, for the love of God. She's 4.5. I can't tell. I could say something really bad, but I won't. No, very good. Keep her safe and off that little scooter. Buy her. How old is that thing? Get the kid a new toy. Awful. I thought she was 2. The woman said she was 3, and all that went through my head were awful jokes.
Yeah. Well, at least you didn't get a hard on.
Jesus. You're terrible.
All right, we're heading toward XM.
You dropped something.
His hair.
He looks like the guy that tortured Mel Gibson in the original Lethal Weapon.
All right. Chow Yun bald. Oh, we're in the home stretch, as they call it.
Yep.
The last half a block.
I may want a smoothie.
Someone asked this guy why he's wearing a cowboy hat in New York City.
Where's he from? Let her rip, Jimmy.
How are you, sir? I'm Jim Norton with XM Satellite Radio. We're trying to interview people about their hats.
No, not interested, thank you.
Oh no, we're just doing it's a story about people who are wearing like Western outerwear in Manhattan.
Pardon?
We're doing a story about gentlemen who are wearing Western outerwear in Manhattan, if there was a reason for it.
If there's a reason for it? No, I just like them.
You like the cowboy hat?
Right.
How do you find that women respond to that? How do women respond to it?
Not particularly. I mean, some like it, some don't.
Is it like a thing that's kind of catching on? Because a lot of the women have said that they get tired of like the men in the expensive suits and kind of dressing like adults.
I have no idea.
From New York?
Are you from New York, sir?
Yes, I am.
Well, what part of the city?
I live in Queens now.
Okay, see, you were shy to do the interview, but we're doing a whole thing, and it's like about hidden dangers. Yeah, there was a whole thing where they were recalling cowboy hats because they had some kind of a weird HIV tie-in. Thank you.
It's chum for muggers, is what the cowboy hat in Manhattan is.
Yeah. I loved you on that Dateline special.
There goes Jimmy.
It is definitely mugger chum when you wear a cowboy hat. iPods, hidden danger and brain tumors. And deafness, apparently. You didn't hear a word I said.
We got a guy that just...
Payphones. Who's the cheapos still using them? We'll tell you. What's wrong with you? Are you using a payphone?
You're going to...
Because...
Oh, wait, hold on.
My cell phone drops my calls all the time.
So you got a cell phone, but you have to use one of the few payphones. Does that one actually work?
I think so. I'm going to try right now.
Tell her they found AIDS on a payphone.
Mr. Boston Blackberry Brandy isn't yours, is it? Did you have to down a few before you made some of these calls?
No, I don't drink.
Oh, wait, we're doing our lineup for our special report tonight. Hold on, this might be good. And 3, 2, 1... AIDS from payphones? It's happening here in our city, people. HIV right off the receiver. Not many people are using the payphone, or it's also known as the homeless urinal. What do you think that streaky stuff is down there? Windex? I don't think so. Unless he could shoot it out his cock. But I digress. Thank you for participating in this nonsense.
Hey, Anthony, we got an 18-wheeler.
Oh.
We're on Pal Talk right now.
Don't call him good buddy. Because, Pal Talk camera's up.
Hey, how you doing? My name's Walt, Happy Camper.
Happy Camper, how you been, man?
How you doing, everybody? Look, I just wanted to walk up and say hi to everybody. O&A. Catch a Pal Talk Live. I put it on my dashboard and drive around New York City with this.
I've seen your pictures.
Yes, and Anthony, you have a problem driving that big truck? Why don't you maneuver this around one time? Come on.
No, you guys are what I call pain in the asses here in the city. I can never get around you as quickly enough.
Just drive over us.
I don't know how you do it. God bless you, my friend.
What are you hauling, by the way?
Yeah, what's back there? Bodies? What do you got?
I got drugs on board.
Drugs? There's narcotics all over the place.
Drugs on board. Long Island, vitamin capital of the country.
Oh, so you do have, where are you going, GNCs and stuff like that?
I got good stuff.
Yeah.
Walking by.
Oh.
Here, let's take a look.
Thank you, Happy Camper.
Well, now we're talking. Hi, girls.
Hi, girls.
Hi. What is this, a high school or junior high? High school? What high school?
Where?
Mayfield Secondary in Ontario.
Ontario?
Yeah.
Oh, well, Canada. We have friends in Canada. They're listening right now, as a matter of fact.
What's the age of consent in Canada?
16.
16? How old are you girls?
18.
Let's go. We're going to the bar.
Come on upstairs.
All he is. No, huh? Goddamn chaperones. I'm going to smack all of them in the head.
They ruin it every time.
They certainly do. Well, our Canadian friends, hello. And God bless. You know where? Hey, there's some great restaurants way uptown, like 100 and something Street. You go up there. Yeah, 168th Street. Oh, those poor victims.
Yeah. You're a lot darker than the other people, eh?
Eh? What a fun walk.
That was one of the better walks, right?
I worked up a thirst for a smoothie. Have Kenny get some smoothies. Could you please get me a banana strawberry smoothie with some protein?
Of course, smoothies for everyone.
Low-fat milk,
Smoothies
Ken.
for everyone.
I'm out today.
Okay. You love smoothie?
I love a smoothie.
Sure. Okay.
All right. Hey, guys, thanks for walking with us today. We appreciate it.
Thank you, people.
Bye.
See you tomorrow.
The second half of the Opie and Anthony
fun.
show starts in minutes on XM.
Opie and Anthony.
What am I saying? Just say, well, it's good to be back. I'll be in Allentown this week doing Starbucks. Well, we're opening at a Starbucks, and then we're doing Wisecrackers. If you have any calls, it's Radio to Recovery with Rich Voss today. We're talking about addictions, where they led you to, what your family had to deal with, where you're at now. Anything you have on addiction, whether it be gambling, drugs, food, sex, whether you're in recovery, whether you want to get in, whether you're active, we are going to take the calls and we are going to talk about, okay? We have 866-WOW-1-WOW. That's the number. 866-WOW-1-WOW. And we're here today. I'm filling in for a few minutes, that's all, to do the Rich Voss Radio to Recovery show. Okay, our first call.
Yeah, hi, my name is Frank. I will do anything to get high, and I want to stop. What should I do?
Well, here's what I think you have to do. You have to surrender first. You have to take the first step and admit you're powerless and maybe check into a rehab or just go to some types of meetings. What was your bottom?
Oh, not this crap again.
What's that?
We just don't get in here quickly enough.
We're doing Radio to Recovery with Rich Voss. It's going pretty good. We're taking calls on addiction, all kinds of Radio to Recovery
People recovering from radio listening.
It was a great show I put on.
All right. I thought it was funny. Let's see if I can punch up the...
That was a really good walkover today, man.
That was fun today. Rich killed.
I hope all of that made the air because the mics were crapping out a little bit, but, man, you did kill in that Starbucks.
Who thought he could kill in a Starbucks? He worked the crowd. He had some good material.
I love the people making the coffee. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to think.
It's like, should I enjoy this or call the police?
Right.
There's no gray area in there. It's like, is this good or I'm going to be fired and everybody arrested?
The guys were standing outside the window. That was a good get. You know what the sad thing is? I'm going to try to get booked there again. But this time I'm asking for more. I want a large coffee. That was fun with that hot girl that walked by. Did you see how hot she was? God.
All right, let's say hi to some people here. Hey, Josh, what's up?
Hey, guys, what's up? I just want to tell you that the walkover has become the best part of the show. It's fucking hilarious. Also, if ELO can get the Music Lab channel back on air, that would be great.
All right, he's not here right now. He should be in here in a few minutes. Let's go to Al in Queens. Al, what's up?
Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, I just want to say you guys should do a whole entire show, like, in the street one day.
Just walking the streets of New York. Maybe one day when it's real nice, we'll take, at least more time.
Yeah.
That was like the funniest shit
roam
I've ever
around.
heard.
Voss is sniffing his pits. I just punch up his webcam. I'm not even looking at him, and the first thing I do is like, what awful movie am I watching? Oh shit, it's Voss.
Kramer in Tampa. Kramer.
Hey, Bubble Boys.
Hey.
I was wondering if Rich's gay New Jersey governor cleaning up the restrooms going to be a standard stock opener at Starbucks.
Yeah, you open with the same joke.
Oh, did I do that last time?
Yeah, you opened with that one last
time. Okay, I don't remember. I'm just trying to get through it. But I did all other new stuff.
Yeah.
There's some good stuff in there.
I'm fighting with people over bits I did in Starbucks.
Your crowd work was very good this time around, too.
Oh, yeah, they were good.
I enjoyed it.
Fontaine or Fontaine or... I don't know. It's Michigan.
Boys.
What's up, Michigan?
I agree. Rich Voss did kill in Starbucks. However, he died horribly in the XM studios. Instead of taking a call on addiction, he should have taken a fucking call on diction.
Oh, that was funny.
Ramon, get Rich a tongue alignment.
Tongue alignment.
Ramon, Rich Voss sounds like a shit salesman with a mouthful of samples.
God damn.
Damn good
that
one.
guy's funny.
We had 4 good ones in a row.
Let's go to Tim in New York. Tim, what's up?
Hey, good morning, boys.
Good morning, Tim.
I just wanted to let Jimmy know. I feel like I'm pissing him off a little bit this morning. There's a group, Iron Horse. I don't know if it's the same group that did the Van Halen song, but they do all bluegrass versions of Black Sabbath songs.
That's cool. I would like that, actually.
As well as Metallica. You should listen to them. Let me know what you think.
I've heard of them. Any guys that do, like, tributes like that, I think it's great.
Yeah, can we get a copy of that? I would love to hear that.
Cool. Punching out, boys.
Thank you. Let's go to Sally, a regular on the Opie and Anthony show from Chicago. Sally, what's up?
Hi.
Salve.
I'm thinking you should...
Did you fuck Vicky?
A bunch of those Michael Flatley-type dancers.
River dancers?
Yeah, which, you know what? We haven't brought anything. Well, we had Voss today, but... Bye, Mr. Panero. CEO of
There he
XM.
is.
Stopped by to say hi today. You
It's
out too,
like
Elo?
I'll come back.
All right.
We
So
hit
long.
the boss trifecta today.
I don't know who's
Wow.
asked to kiss today. Usually it's so
amazing.
easy. You know which boss you got to, kiss the ass of.
Usually when things like this are happening, there's big deals going down.
Right.
But I think they're in town for a social
laughed
event.
At Voss today.
What's that?
What's Sal?
I actually laughed at Voss today. That Mexican joke was
What do you
funny.
mean, actually?
Yeah, what do you mean by that, Sally?
Yes,
Ben
Sally.
walked in when the bosses, those 2 big wigs were leaving.
Yeah.
Just now, he looked at him, and Ben came running into me, and I thought like something good was happening. The bosses might have said something about me, and Ben goes, "How do you like your coffee?" It's just really...
No respect today for Rob.
Well, how could they not respond to you when you throw around such terms like bigwig?
The big wig.
Did I just say that?
Yes.
All right, Sally, thank
Jesus.
you.
Bye.
Let's go to Robert in Birmingham.
Hold on. Rich wants to discuss the head muckety mucks.
Hey, Robert, what's up?
Yeah, I think that's a new low even for Voss. He just did a bringer show at a Starbucks.
You can't go on unless you have 4 muffins.
It's funny, this guy must be a comic because he knows what a bringer show is.
Yeah.
A 2 muffin minimum. So what wasn't... Yeah, this is a good question. Jason in Iowa. Jason.
Yeah, I was just wondering what happened yesterday after the show. We didn't get to hear what was in their pants.
Oh, that's right.
Well, maybe she'll show today on Pal Talk, and we'll let everyone know the answer.
She actually did later on. She wrote me on my MySpace account. MySpace/Anthony Cumia. Cumia. All one word.
How many
Anthony
friends
Cumia.
do you have?
I have just about 20,000 something.
How do you get into Anthony's top 8 again?
I've put just inanimate objects in there because people are just pains in the asses
Are they
begging
really?
to be top 8s. So I just put, like, I have a clock. Someone's a clock.
Eventually he's going to put up his top 8 bosses.
Top 8 bosses, which we're getting very close to.
Top 8 bosses.
Tell you the truth, we could probably do that. What is that? Is that on right now?
Yep.
Where?
Let me see it.
On our room?
Yep.
Wait, what's the name?
The name is, I can't even pronounce that.
Well,
Let me write it
you
down.
better friggin' pronounce it.
Holy moly.
Come on, I'm missing it. You're spilling it.
She's shaving.
What is going on? Is this a video or is this live?
No, she's waving.
All right, there it is.
She's shaving her vagina. Now,
shaving her pussy.
Can you hear us, miss? If you can hear us, cut off one of your pussy lips.
Oh, you could smell it through the computer.
It's wonderful. Look at her.
Oh, that's a nice
shaving.
lips. Ugh.
Wow, she's pulsating.
Those are nice.
And she just decided to share shaving.
Wowie.
That's very nice. Why is she wearing a top, though? A bra thing or something? Why don't you rip that off and just be naked while you shave? Let's see the whole package. Good, take that off.
Please.
Where is she doing it? On an office chair with a towel? There's going to be hairs all over the place.
She has a lovely vag.
You let her try to do that at Starbucks.
You like that one?
We got the dump sheet. We got today's dump.
Oh, the dumps.
Let's play the jingle.
Live from the Opie and Anthony Show studios, the Daily Dump Report.
Wow, I got a major problem with one of them.
God damn it. I knew it. My first one. My first dump.
Really?
Yeah, I knew it.
We only had 3 dumps today.
Right when I said it.
3 dumps, and the show was very funny.
Well, I kind of thought this one wouldn't make it through. Some overzealous caller at 7:37 a.m. His quote, he said, "Listening on XM, not that free crap."
Man, but you can't dump that, man. I got a real problem with that. You can't dump that. Why would you dump that?
They don't want their product being
No,
bad.
I understand that, but it's just a caller saying something.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Jimmy, do you want me to drop that dump sheet on your chest?
Well, 8:43 was my first dump ever. Damn it. I said I wasn't bringing my child to have sex with another child.
I knew that was going to get dumped, too. I felt it.
Yeah, I felt it, too. Anthony, during child molestation discussion where a guy brought his kid with him to another child's house. I wasn't bringing my child to have sex with another child. And then 8:44, a mere minute later, Rich Voss asked the girl, "Do you have hair on your cookie?" I knew that was getting dumped.
That's a joke. You idiot.
I knew that was getting dumped.
It was a joke, but it wasn't in the context of the other joke with the barber shop set up.
Oh.
So it just,
It's all good. That's it today, though.
That's not bad.
I like the free FM.
We had 3 dumps.
I don't like, I feel now like I was undefeated, and now I have that one in the loss column.
Yeah. What is she doing, Hawk? Is she taking a dump?
What is she? Oh, all right. Totally naked now. There you go.
Can she hear us?
Yeah.
Where is she?
What state are you in?
No, I mean, address.
She's got to shave the top now. Wow, she went a while without shaving.
Yeah, since 1948.
She's got a lot of hair down there.
Get a weed whacker.
You, Penny. You're welcome. Ooh, I like this smoothie.
All right, let's say hi to Steve in Jersey. Steve, what's going on today?
What's going on, boys?
Hey.
Hello.
I got a funny story about Voss for you guys.
Okay.
Hey, Voss, do you know a girl named Jeanette?
Uh-oh.
We're from where?
Jersey. It's 4'11".
No last names.
No, well, what did I do with this one?
Supposedly she came to see one of your shows and went back to your house to hang out, have a couple drinks, and you finally begged her to kiss you, and when she kissed you, you came in your pants.
No, that never happened. I could see that happening, but that didn't happen in my house.
That was Jonathan.
Is that a true story?
He's gone. Bradley, what's up?
Oh.
Hey there. I'm going to Vegas this weekend, and I was hoping to get a suggestion from Jimmy about the ladies of the night, specifically the crappy $30 for your hotel room hookers.
I don't know, dude. Vegas is such a scam waiting to happen with that stuff. I'm very careful in Vegas with whores. Although, if you have to, go on the computer. Go on the computer. Go to Eros Guide and see what you can find up under Las Vegas. But I never trust Vegas because they're all like bait and switch and shit.
Or try to lose a few pounds and pick up a girl at the bar.
That'll work too.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, thanks, Bradley.
Thanks.
All right, we're going to take a break here.
She's still at it.
She really is.
There is a lot of hair she's shaving. And then she kind of has like a paintbrush that she goes and gets rid of the hair. She's got scissors. And she's got kind of a Batman logo going now.
And a body like the younger version of the lady in the tub in The Shining. She looks like the younger lady.
Right.
Who he thought he was hugging.
Not the one that turns into the...
How about this? Put down the fucking clippers and pick up a razor and take care of that thing right. We want total baldness.
I don't think she's going to do Total
No,
Love
she's not.
Ball
She's going to leave a design, and I'm going to hate it.
Yeah, it's going to be like a V thing.
Stop with the V thing, miss. It's not Paul Stanley's guitar. It's your cunt.
You shave that in any fashion you deem necessary. There.
Boy haircut.
Boy haircut,
Yes.
lady.
Exactly.
Would you practice on your head?
Kenny, yes.
Elo ordered a smoothie and he left. Would you like it?
Yeah, let me have it.
Taking the boss's smoothie.
And he treated for the smoothies and breakfast, by the way.
Oh, thank you, Elo.
Let me have Elo's smoothie, please.
Wasn't that awkward?
I actually want a smoothie. It's from Elo personally?
Yeah, he paid for them and your breakfast.
Wasn't Elo and Joel Hollander a little awkward? Oh, no. Oh, no. But that's Elo's smoothie.
What are you doing?
Oh,
Elo!
He left with
no,
Mr.
no,
Pinero.
don't.
God, Richard.
You are an ass. I thought you might have wanted that.
Now remodel the studio like they did for us at CBS.
Wasn't the Joel Elo thing in the same?
It was weird.
When we did that one break, we did a whole break with them standing right there in the studio next to each other.
You know what's going through my mind? Mention XM, mention XM, mention XM, mention CBS,
CBS.
mention CBS, XM, CBS, XM, CBS.
Right.
Going back and forth. And when Joel Hollander went in for the hug, I'm like, I can't hug him in front of Elo. Because I've been telling Elo that, it's all about XM.
I don't hug Elo, but I hug Joel Hollander. I don't know why.
It's
You know what's going through my mind? My name is Jim.
Not Ed Norton.
I'm Jim.
And he was trying to cover himself, but...
Who is the third man on the Opie and Anthony show? Hamna. Ed Norton.
My name is Jim.
Blueberries.
Oh, little blueberries.
Thank you.
My name is Jim, and I live on the second floor.
It was really strange.
Upstairs from you.
I'm Jim.
Jim.
I'm not Ed.
You're Ed. If he says you're Ed, you're Ed.
Is that guy really powerful?
Don't even answer him. No, we just hugged some guy with glasses.
No, I mean,
for no reason.
It has nothing to do with the CBS radio division. Nothing at all.
He's like,
except being the complete top boss of it.
In your words, Rich, he's the top cheese.
He's the biggest wig there? Yeah?
I say the head muckety muck. Right.
Whoa.
The big dog. The honcho.
That's right. The HNIC.
She's done over there on Pal Talk, by the way.
Are you done? Let's see it.
Let's see the final product.
See what that looks like. Sure does, Nance. Looks like a wallet, sir.
Miss, she can't hear us.
Yes, she can.
I wouldn't bend over if I was you.
She shaves her pussy in front of the world.
I wouldn't bend over if I was you.
Don't you wish you had her uncle's email so you could thank him?
That's funny. Can you use that at Starbucks next week?
Yeah. By the way, how about Joel going on the air and saying that we're doing so well so far that other stations in our future?
That's it. He not only did... Opie, did you hear what he said?
Not really.
He guaranteed that we will be on more stations.
And he did actually
guaranteed. There were hints made. We're failing perfectly.
There's a station in Anchorage which has expressed interest.
They need radio, too.
They certainly do.
Mm-hmm. Stephen P.A., what's up?
Hey, boys, I just called to tell Jimmy he needs to have a tender sentiment for being called Ed Norton today.
Yeah,
that might help. You know, when the big boss calls you by your wrong name.
I said hi to the boss, and it was like, wow, the boss just likes me. And he,
the best is when you gave him a hug.
Oh, he like that?
Out of nowhere.
That was really funny. We didn't get that on video, did we? Because Joel Hollander hugged Ant and then hugged myself, and then Jimmy's just...
We've never met, Joel and I.
Right, and Jimmy's just standing there really awkwardly, and they're just kind of nodding at each other. Just Jimmy aggressively goes in and hugs him. It's really funny. You want a tender sentiment today, or you want to pass one on to E-Rock?
I think that I'm going to pass it. I'm going to tell you why. I was a little hurt, but I think Eric is very unsung on this radio program. Ooh. I think that he gets a lot of, and forgive my language if they have to dump out of this, malarkey.
Hey.
And I think that perhaps a tender sentiment from E-Rock would straighten us all right out and remind us of what it is we're here for.
E-Rock,
all right.
if you will.
You don't
Can't
shake the
shake
box
it like
right.
Jimmy.
No, here's
He
the thing.
doesn't shake like Jimmy.
What's the difference? Jimmy, shake the box.
That sounds like a lot of new tender sentiments.
Ooh. Are they adding tender sentiments to your box?
You've been adding? No, of course not.
There it is. Now Iraq.
Now Iraq, shake it like Jimmy.
No, that's not. That sounds like Katharine Hepburn.
He can't even do that right.
Holding a box of Chinese checkers.
Oh, clickety-clack, bitch.
All right, Iraq, if you will, a tender sentiment for you.
You should have been aborted with a stick.
That is tender. It is a sentiment. And he tears it up into little pieces, but the memory remains.
All right, we got to take a break. All right. We'll continue with what? I don't know. Oh, we got the star in Buck Wild stuff.
Right.
We could play this over here.
Uncensored.
Uncensored next.
And that's the newest Godsmack song on the Opie and Anthony Experience Virus with Rich Boston Studio Opes having yogurt and blueberries. Yeah.
Nice. Good job.
It's Whip Out Wednesday in 6 days.
I was going to say,
right,
it's
6
Thursday.
days, you're right.
Today's Thursday.
Norton, if you go to my website, you can see me introducing Godsmack at Woodstock in front of 100,000 people. I go, and now recording artists present Godsmack, and they came at the crowd.
Did it remind you of introducing The Who at the first one?
And if you go to my website, you can see pictures of me with all my Godsmack friends.
Yes.
So go ahead, you introduce them. I'll talk to them later. I guess Sully a call.
That's how he rolls.
That's how I roll.
That's how Jim rolls.
That's how I roll. Hey, Sul. Hey, Jim.
I almost got in a fight with a lead singer from Buck Cherry at Woodstock in the dressing room.
Why?
I came into my dressing room. It was a little thing in a trailer, and I lit up a cigarette. He goes, "Do you mind?"
You did.
He goes, "Do you mind?" I go, "It's my dressing room. Do you mind? Get out." I didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
And then I saw him on stage, and they killed, and I loved him, so I apologized.
And that's almost
What'd he
a
say?
fight?
Well, he stormed out, and he was screaming or whatever. I didn't know who, I'm old.
What was he doing in your trailer?
It was one long trailer, and I had the little part with it, and they had the big part.
Oh.
I guess he didn't want to, he was warming up.
Right, he's a singer. He didn't want your filthy smoke in his throat before he sang in front of 1/10 people.
They killed.
That's right. That's a good point, by the way. Boss made it seem like it almost came to fisticuffs.
Yeah.
Well,
had a fight with him
I
in
think
there.
The argument. It was a big
kicking
argument.
ass.
What are you going to do, punch him in the knee?
Rich does a great job for us today, and just does the abuse doesn't stop.
It doesn't matter.
No,
it doesn't matter. I get my laughs. I do my job, and I got to get out of here.
Stop smoking. That's all he said.
But I like when Opie attacks me as he's putting blueberries in yogurt. That's real manly.
Better than smoking for 30 years.
Oh, I'm rubbing your glue. Listen.
It may be better than smoking for 30 years, but the point about it being not masculine is well taken.
He's absolutely right.
So is taking Midol. That's also better than smoking for 30 years.
All right, you're right. It hurts. And I knew you got me.
Well, guys, thank you for having me today.
All right, go. Jesus.
He's like, I got to go right when you guys get back on the air.
We've
just been sitting here biding our time for you to leave so we can continue.
And I just wanted to say, goodbye, you kvetching Jew. Get home safe. Godspeed.
Really? Will you hurry up out of here
so
we can do the intelligent part of the show?
Okay.
We need the award music.
I thought you said that
for
for
the
the last
cutting
2
people
minutes.
off.
All right, guys, I'm running. Hey, you know what? Thanks. Jimmy, I'll see you tonight at the benefit.
All right.
Good job.
See you guys in Allentown.
See you, sweetie.
Maybe we'll set up
Get
some more Starbucks, but I'd like to start doing diners because they're sitting down. If we could set up some diners. I got to run by.
Bye, Rich. Your ass looks good.
There he goes.
Rich.
Boss. Oh, he turned around because he got fooled, but then he wanted to make it seem like he was shutting the door. He got fooled.
More bad acting. I told you those White Chicks Incorporated clips of Voss acting.
Oh, horrid.
It could be the worst thing ever filmed.
He is a terrible actor. Oh, here we go.
Rich, Jimmy, watch your back. Jimmy? Yeah. I'm a terrible actor. Are you crazy? Did you see me do Lenny Bruce?
That's what Jimmy was saying.
Yes.
Yes. I played Lenny Bruce perfectly.
You looked more like Lenny, Squiggy's friend.
That's from my bit, stupid.
I never heard that.
I went to get a Lenny Bruce CD. I go to the guy, do you have any Lenny Bruce? He pulls up his CD because I have Lenny Kravitz.
You've done that joke before.
I know. He said he never heard it.
I never did. Going by it so far, I probably blocked it out like a childhood rape.
Well, why did you bring me back in here?
Just to address the acting thing. You're done. Thank you very much. You did a bang-up job.
It's always a pleasure.
You did.
Oh, you know.
I liked what he did over there
last
at
8 or 9 times I've been
Starbucks.
Dude, what's Rich.
Just give that to whoever.
Oh. Here. Thanks. Hey, I gotta go.
The old slam. Love the door slam.
Tired.
We got